it's episode 4. Welcome back.
Cheap Hotel, episode 4.
We're not legal yet, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
What's the legal age in Australia? 16?
Yep.
All right, give us another 12.
Yeah.
We're there. But we're sitting down with a big boy today. We had Andrew from Southern End. Now we have the other big unit.
The most important member.
The
Patrick McBeath from
Patrick.
Southern End.
Yeah.
Yes. You. How are we, boys?
We're fantastic.
Yeah, but how are you? You're the guest.
You're
We
the
ask
big
the
one.
questions around here.
I'm pretty tired, but I'm right. I'm all good.
Disclaimer, we have no outline for this. This is just off the cuff. Let's just record. This is a bit experimental, as you could say.
But
Yes,
before
we
we started this, we were talking about how we had Andrew on,
Yeah.
and he said some things.
He said a lot of things.
And if you missed that, go back, episode 2. A lot of stuff about the band, the new EP, Cathedral.
And,
Go listen now.
All the lame shit he's into as well.
Yeah.
So
I'd agree.
yeah, he said some stuff, and you take issue with it.
Yeah.
And this is the place to
Yep.
vent.
So issue 1, Good Night by the Beatles is probably one of their best songs.
You think?
By far. Any song with Ringo
I'm not
singing you to
familiar
sleep,
with it.
saying good night is the best thing.
And
on
this is a
earth.
song Andrew said was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, he said it was trash.
I'm surprised. A lot of people just praise the Beatles. I thought he'd be a praiser.
No,
But
He is a praiser,
no,
but
but he's like a nerd, so he's like, oh, the Beatles, but he's like
specific.
Yeah, he's very specific when it comes to his taste with like one fucking band.
He's fussy. He doesn't like his broccoli.
Yeah. And Ringo's the broccoli of the band for sure.
I like my Ringo. I follow
You
him
might
on
not
Twitter.
like it. Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
you might not like it. It might be.
It's the broccoli of
It
the
might not
band.
be your favorite thing to eat, but like
You
it's
need
completely
it.
necessary. Yeah.
That is
It's
true.
like if you're going to get into music, the Beatles is pretty necessary, I'd
It's-
say.
No,
It's kinda
I've
like
never-
most drummers,
I mean,
though.
I'm into music, and I never fucking started with that shit.
No, that you
Yeah.
know them at least, and you've heard them. I'm saying.
I live in the world, if that's
Yeah,
what you mean.
basically.
yeah. They
That's it.
exist. They have existed upon our realms.
I breathe the air like them.
Yeah. But no, Ringo, I reckon. I mean, you say Ringo's the broccoli of the Beatles, but
I'm joking.
I know,
He's a
but
human
some
being.
people would agree. Some people would agree that Ringo is the worst member of the Beatles.
No, George Harrison is easily the worst. He's worst member of the
I feel like
band.
he's the one you don't hear much about, though.
And John Lennon is the best
Yeah.
member of the band.
Yeah, I'd agree with John Lennon being the best member of the band. Andrew would say Paul, I reckon.
Yeah, I know, because that's what fucking
I should have.
squares say, dude.
That's what the fucking narcs say, brother.
John Lennon, you know,
Yeah.
he fought for world peace. What did Paul McCartney do? Married some one-legged
Linda.
woman. Married
Is
some
that what her name was? Yeah,
I
it
don't
was. Wasn't
remember.
it? She took. I don't know. Then there was Wings, which you only recently discovered, wasn't it?
No, you told me about Wings, and I
Yeah.
was like, who's fucking Wings?
Yeah.
I don't know, we did the
Bangers.
Destiny soundtrack.
Did
Did
they?
he?
No,
Oh, yeah, he
Oh,
was
Paul
on.
McCartney
McCartney.
did. He did the
Really?
Destiny 1 soundtrack. Yeah, there's a song he wrote, and he
Holy
sang.
shit.
Yeah, go back and after this, you can listen to that.
Yeah, fuck. I actually.
Yeah,
will.
he did a duet. He did a duet with Peter Dinklage.
Did he act? Is that?
No,
No, I was gonna
can't
say.
remember. It was
Holy
like
shit.
something like I haven't listened to that song in years. It was like something about something in the sky. He was
Yeah,
going-
so like every Beatles song, pretty
Yeah,
much.
something
It was
because Destiny is about flying away, and he was capitalizing on that.
See, this is the problem
Yeah.
with Paul now. He doesn't have John to bring his bright and happy energy down. He needs that.
Does he ever
balance.
sit in a room with Ringo, like just talk to him, or do they just like
Probably.
completely hate each other
Yeah.
They probably don't talk.
at all?
I mean, they're probably so fucking old, they don't even know who each other are.
they have too much money; they don't even care anymore.
They're just like completely senile, I think.
Yeah.
How old are they?
I mean, you'd imagine that they'd keep touch. Like, think about it. Like, George has died. John has died. Like, when your close friends die, you'd still keep in like good contact.
Maybe.
You never know. Ringo could be a savage bitch.
Well, judging by all these emojis on Twitter,
Yeah,
he's pretty.
He loves emojis.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember.
and if you
hearing
think
that.
like, oh, this celebrity definitely has a secretary, he doesn't.
No.
He fucking does not.
No, this
he can't
dude,
spell
he's
properly.
so-
He has emojis on everything.
He's
he gets someone to take a photo of him on tour, just giving a
Yeah,
peace sign,
peace and love.
and then he just like writes peace and love and puts love heart emojis, and that's it.
You
He's
know
so
what, like,
unfiltered.
baffles me though is that Ringo hasn't been knighted, but Paul has.
Really?
Yeah, Paul's been knighted, so he's Sir Paul McCartney.
I mean, he did most of the songwriting work, didn't he?
But you'd think that, like, what would be the Queen's reasoning for knighting Paul McCartney other than he was in the Beatles?
Oh, I don't know. Because the Queen doesn't fucking like. She's also like 1,000,000 years old. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Paul
and also,
is
like,
77, Ringo 78.
I think if you accept the knighthood, like, you're a bitch.
Ringo's the year older. That's like Andy and me.
Yeah.
Well, that's Andy and all of us.
Andy's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm older than him.
I'll make sure he dies.
That makes him the
before me.
weaker one, though, because even though Ringo's older, he's still the weaker member of the band.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
I don't want to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah, we're all equals. Back to the band.
Oh yeah. Also.
Yeah. What
quickly-
else did he say? He said that.
No, he messaged me. Apparently, we said he liked FIFA a lot in the previous podcast.
I didn't say that.
I was insinuating we have a friend by the name of Grant who likes FIFA, and I don't
Hey,
remember
Grant.
mentioning. Hey Grant.
Yeah,
I don't remember
I mean,
mentioning Andrew at all.
If Andrew has a problem with me telling history, how
Probably
it
was
was,
you. If it was one of us, it would
he
have been you.
can. He can.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
I'll back you up with that.
Yeah, but if he has a problem with me telling it how it was, he can fuck off back to China and join the Communist Party.
The
Yeah.
Reds under
But he's
the
not a
bed.
big fan
Fucking-
of FIFA anymore. He used to be.
Fucking Red
That's the
Brigade, piece of shit.
The red hemorrhoid.
The red hemorrhoid.
No, well, FIFA, I don't know. I
Were
play.
you a FIFA boy?
I played soccer growing up.
Nah, you're a Witcher head now.
No,
You've just
I'm
been-
a Witcher head now. But back
grinding.
in the day, if it was like the PS2 era, I did play a fair
That's
bit
the
of FIFA.
gold.
That was the golden. I didn't have a 360. I had a PS2 and a PS3.
Oh, I thought about this last night and I was going to bring it up, but like, this is going to be probably my most controversial take yet. The PS1 is better than the PS2.
Yeah, that's pretty controversial. The PS2 was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I'll give you my reasoning for it though,
Hit me.
because like, so it's before the era when like, okay, so what separates the PS4 from the Xbox One aesthetically?
What do you mean aesthetically?
Like nothing really.
Are you talking about the console look or what
No,
they play?
I'm talking about like the way that
It
like
flows
the
and-
graphics look. They all kind of look the same, right?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
something about the PS4 has like different chips.
No,
and
I'm
that's
not
why it
really,
runs
like-
better or something. I don't know.
It's not about performance to me. It's about the aesthetic. And I think the PS1, it was the last console to have its own
What did the
unique
PS1
look.
look like again? I can't even remember what
It was just a
looked
grey
like.
brick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about like the
graphics,
games had their own look.
You're
And
talking about
then-
like the Nintendo 64 and the PS1, that last era of blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
last
had a
era of
six- I
like
was
having a
literally about to
unique
say.
sort of aesthetic. And then you get into like the PS2 and the Xbox original.
So
They look, and then that's when like game consoles start to look similar to
Nah,
one
wow.
another.
Graphics wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
graphics wise.
Design wise, they're still.
And
pretty out
also
there.
like PS1, way better soundtracks, because it was like the late 90s.
Are you talking about how they
and
would have a
all
mix
this-
of maybe like
All the
bit music
soundtracks were
and-
like jungle soundtracks or drum and bass
Yeah.
or techno.
I just missed the Game
Every
Boy.
single soundtrack.
Just bring me back the Game Boy era. I love that bit music.
yeah, I looked that up
Pokemon.
after last time. Yeah, Pokemon music was cool. Yeah.
You
You know what that reminds me of? Now that you've said that, I didn't even realize that like 90s get like PS1 games and PS2 games were not like mostly jungle. Like
Yeah, I thought about this too.
Crash
it's like,
Bandicoot, that is all jungle. The
it's
soundtrack,
not.
yeah, surely. Sure,
No.
it'd have to be. It's
I don't
like-
know what jungle is. What is this?
It's like, do you know
Jungle
the
is-
90s beat? It's like boom.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
can see that in the first level of Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
Yeah,
jungle is like break beats, but like sped up.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like drum loops, but like super fast. Like
The
think
Prodigy.
yeah, the Prodigy. Think Goldie. Think like
This is
the
specific
Prodigy's probably-
shit now.
yeah, but like Ape Escape is like a jungle.
You go on about Ape
soundtrack.
Escape. You love
It's
it.
the best game. It's so fucking good.
I've never played Ape Escape.
Did anyone
We
have
gotta
a,
crack open the PS1 and play it.
Did you guys have a Super Nintendo, or was that just me?
I didn't.
I didn't know.
I think my sister had one apparently, but I never saw it.
I had the 64 because my dad had it, and then I got the Super Nintendo, and that was honestly the best shit.
What was on Super Nintendo? Mario World.
Mario, yeah, yes, Mario World, Donkey Kong.
That's my favorite Mario
Wait, it's not Donkey Kong.
because it looked
Super Metroid, was it?
Yeah, that was on
Metroid.
there. I think so. I don't think it was Super Metroid. I think it was just Metroid at that stage. Maybe Zelda was starting to.
Yeah. Pick up.
Yeah, it wasn't A Link to the Past on.
Yeah.
I think it was that
SNES.
one because the Link's Awakening was the Game Boy
Yeah.
I remember Empire. There was a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I know that one. Apparently, it was like super hard.
Yeah, it was.
It was like called Super Strikes Back or something.
Yeah.
Like Super Star Wars. I can't remember. Everything had super.
Was
I didn't get through it.
Star Fox on SNES?
Yes, yeah, because they had
Probably.
Smash Bros.
Oh wait, fuck. There was something because I was gonna buy the SNES remake, but I just never got around
the
to
mini
it.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it came preloaded with a bunch of games that I wanted to.
Well, that you can
Mega
still
Man
get
X.
them.
Mega Man X.
Yes,
was
that's what I want.
Mega Man.
I love Mega Man.
on it. Yeah, Mega
Fuck,
Man
have you
X.
heard Mega Man Battle Network themes, like that bit tune they have?
No.
So fucking
I'm not
good.
familiar
Played
with any
Battle
of them,
Net.
but I like
Did
the
you ever
way
play
that-
Battle Network?
No.
Oh, it's on Game Boy. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm not familiar with like any of the Mega Man stuff, but I like the way that one looks.
You know what they need to bring out on the Switch?
What?
I remember when I went to buy the Switch, my girlfriend said, "I'll only be happy if you get a Switch if it has Nintendogs."
They are.
Is it coming?
I thought they just brought one out. I saw there's like Dog one that
Oh,
came
man,
out. I
I'm
can't
gonna
remember.
get so
I
many
think we should
fucking
have a-
brownie points.
We should
Holy
have
shit.
a moment of silence for all the Nintendogs that haven't been fed since like 2006.
Yeah, I still have my original cartridge. It was Dash Hound and Friends from
Oh,
like
shit.
2005.
Fucking
I think I had a dog named Lucky and a beagle.
I never played it. It came with my DS, but I just never.
So that means they never starved to death.
I didn't even know what I had for the DS. I had Metroid Prime Hunters, and fucking the new Super Mario Bros. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
remember that.
had. What was it?
Oh, and Diamond, Pokemon Pearl.
Oh, you're a Pearl boy.
Yeah.
Pearl.
I like the Legendary more than the one in
Fucking,
Diamond.
what was it? The Mario 64 remake I had on there, Super Mario
Yeah.
64 DS or something. That was neat.
I need to get some of
No,
the
it was
Mario
like
games.
it was like just a side scroll. It was like the original Mario's.
Yeah, just new Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And then that's its own series now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on the. Is there one out for Switch now?
The new series?
Yeah.
No, but you can get Super
Oh,
Mario
we're
Maker
doing
2.
Mario. Yeah.
That just came out, and that is basically that. 'cause
Yeah,
you can
Mario
get levels.
Maker 2. Can't wait to play all of Aiden's fucked up levels when he makes them.
He probably does already.
Yeah, he's probably got a shitload
Is
like
there-
already made on the original one.
Is there going to be another Switch coming out?
They're probably going to
Probably
update
not.
it. I'm guessing they're going to make a more portable one for travel or something, just with the controls already on it. That's my guess.
Yeah, okay.
Or they're going to make an XL, so you got a bigger screen.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
my
but
guess.
Nintendo
Yeah.
always just kind of like put something out and then they don't touch it until they want to put out like a new
Another
thing.
I was thinking, because I was playing it the other day, I was thinking because the resolution of the graphics only goes to like it's pretty low. isn't it?
720?
Yeah, it's only goes.
It's low as fuck.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Have you heard what The Witch is going to run on it?
Yeah, they're
544?
porting The Witcher 3 to the Switch.
And in handheld mode, it's 544p.
Yeah, and the trees look like Play-Doh. It's like
That's gonna be so bad. I'm sorry, but that's gonna be so shit.
Yeah.
The reason the game is good is because it's so like I don't know. The world is so I don't know.
Live-like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's alive, really.
yeah.
Sick.
Well, yeah. We
My
said this on the
Xbox
last
is struggling to
podcast.
play it.
Do you have, like, a launch console or something?
I must.
Do you have a big black box just?
Yep.
Is it the touch? Does it not have it, like, you don't push it in? Is it just like a touch?
Touch?
Yeah, you got to launch one then.
Yeah.
That thing cannot run that.
Nah.
Yeah, remember when Grant has had one since launch, and it just
It died.
it's something. There's
Did it die?
It just died.
Holy shit! I'm
it-
scared now.
His was like
Overheating.
overheating. It
Yeah.
wouldn't let him connect to like the internet
It
and
could,
shit.
he was trying to play Overwatch and it couldn't run that.
Yeah, it couldn't even run Overwatch.
Fuck. I need
It
to
would
get
be.
a
It
new
would say,
Xbox.
"Oh, you have to restart your Xbox to play Overwatch."
I could just sell my one though, like a
You
launch.
could.
People would still buy.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I sold
traded
mine.
in. I traded mine in.
I sold mine and bought a 1S.
Yeah. That's smarter.
I didn't buy a 1X because it's like it's too expensive.
Oh.
And I only wanted the 1S because I'm like, yes, now I can fucking watch Blade Runner in 4K.
I want to bring this up. I was in EB today. You know, everyone wants the newest and hottest thing. The guy was on the phone. He was talking about gigabytes. He was like, you don't really need 256 gig. And I was like, or 250 gig. And I was really confused. And he says, that's last gen. And I realized he's talking about the original, like the
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Someone was on the phone trying to buy a 360.
Yeah.
And he's like, we don't have them in stock
No,
anymore.
to be fair, like having a 360 would probably be good.
It is.
Nostalgia.
It is. But I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
there's some stuff on there that's probably not ported to the one.
But no,
and
the,
some-
the new
and
Xbox
on-
will play everything, remember?
Like,
The Scarlet will
Yeah,
play
it's gonna
everything.
play
It's
even
gonna
the
play-
original Xbox
Yeah,
games.
they said that. It's going to
Yeah.
be backwards compatible with every game
Yeah.
from this one to the
Oh,
original.
What a
Mate,
good
even I heard that.
fuck. What are some good some good original Xbox.
Apparently,
games.
something called I can't remember Baron Skies or Red Skies. I can't remember what it was called, but
I know.
apparently people went off about that when it was like one of the first backwards compatible games on the one, and I didn't understand what it was.
Morrowind's backwards compatible on the one, which is
I can
sick.
understand.
Because I fucking. it's a
Well,
good
I
game.
know I didn't have a 360 or the original Xbox back in the day. I was more of a PS3 dude. So
Yeah.
I know that, like, because obviously there was Halo and everything, but
What-
I was late. to
Yeah,
the
but like,
party.
what was on the PS3? Fucking like
Um,
God of War 3.
Uncharted.
Uncharted and God of
Yeah.
War were the big ones.
and that was, but that was like
That
it,
was it.
really.
yeah.
Last of Us,
Yeah, that as well.
That was on. You can get that on.
PS4.
Yeah.
There's no point, and everything else was cross-platform at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks better on the PS4 as well.
Oh man, just play Fortnite, eh? I've been playing. yeah,
you
here
actually?
we go.
Yeah, Pat's like, he's like,
Here we
dude,
go.
come play Fortnite. And I'm like, no.
No, well,
not.
I've got nothing else to play. Like, I mean, I'm playing The Witcher now again. But
Yeah,
there
but-
was a point you've rage quit from The Witcher. I had a
I
little
never
rage.
rage quit. I just
You've
took
had
a
a
break
break.
because I've been playing it
What's
too
a
much.
break?
That's a rage quit.
No, do you know how many hours I put into The Witcher over the past like 3 weeks?
100.
You're getting pretty close.
I can look it up on Xbox app right now.
Yeah.
Can you-
No, I'll tell you because I have a total of 131 hours,
Holy f...
but I've
Nice.
played it before.
Well, didn't Lunchy have like 12 days?
Dude, Lunchy's got 12 days and like 6 hours or something. It's ridiculous.
How do you fucking play it that
12
much?
How many hours is 12 days?
You just-
That's
24 times 12.
yeah, well,
my maths is dog shit.
yeah.
So
4 years since high school. 5 years, actually.
how
Thinking about
many
it
years
now.
is
288.
Yeah, it's like, but that's like if you think about it in terms of like The Witcher, it's like, oh, you played through the game twice.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to go back to Zelda though, because apparently I only just found out you can buy a house in that game. And I didn't even know
what
that.
the fuck?
Yeah, I only just found, and it's a video from 2 years ago from GameSpot. And it's like you can buy. It's like here how to get everything in the house, and I'm like, you can buy a house.
I've been playing that. That was like, I went from The Witcher to that.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's the game that got me into the Switch like big time, and I was like, I dig
Yeah,
it.
Pat couldn't hack the hate, so he had to go play a little baby game.
It's good. It's
It
not
is
that
good. It's
baby.
not a baby
No,
game.
because you walk into an area and you're like, why am I dying? And
Yeah.
then you realize, oh, I need clothes. How do
Yeah.
I get clothes?
Yeah, no, it actually is. I found it a lot more challenging than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's the whole survival system.
It's me. I'm not good at. I'm not really that good at games. So.
I'm falling off on games. I don't play much anymore.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
only play like The Witcher.
But that's why I pre-ordered yesterday. That Zelda edition I sent you because it looks
Oh,
good.
yeah.
The new the Zelda on fucking Switch coming out in like 2 months.
What's
the
coming
remake.
out?
2 months.
Like,
It's September. I pre-ordered
Is that
it.
the new one?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a
It's not
remake.
Breath of the Wild 2. It's Link's Awakening.
yeah, it's a remake.
It's a remake of
like,
a
the
Game Boy game.
yeah.
Oh,
So that's why I caved on it because it comes with an art book, and that's what I mainly want because I like my art.
yeah. Fuck.
It's
yeah.
a 120-page art book, and
Jesus Christ.
since it's Zelda, it's good art. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll buy
Who
it.
does the animation for Zelda? I got straight away. I got like a Studio Ghibli. I mean,
Oh, I love Ghibli. I'm going to Ghibli Museum.
yeah, that's what. Like, fuck me. I want to go to Japan so bad. Are you going by yourself?
Nah, I'm going with Mum. She
Yeah.
wanted to go.
That'll be good.
She wanted to go. I was like, yeah, I'll go with you because she didn't have anyone.
Yeah. No, I'll still
Yeah,
be
and I'm
good.
going with the boys probably next year.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, that's him.
that
Yeah, I'll
includes
probably
you?
go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna just drink.
Well, it's
yeah.
easy. Fun fact about Japan, whoever's listening, when you go into any store, just look for the cans with the highest percentage on it because that's the one that'll get you fucked up cheaper. Like literally, if it's strong alcohol, they'll put the number on it and they'll just say, yeah, it's.
Do
this
they have
strong.
like those margaritas in a can things?
Probably.
I'm sure
Probably.
people
I'd
listening
say
to this
so.
are outraged. They said that, like, yeah, that's right. I don't want to take in any of the culture. I just want to be a belligerent, drunk piece of shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't call them friends, but for some reason they pop up on my Instagram feed. Currently I'm not gonna go any further because I don't want any controversy. But they're in
Yeah,
a
your friends. You're gonna have to deal with.
they're in
them.
an offshore country and dead set. I have not seen them see any historical shit. It's Portugal. I haven't seen them see any
Oh,
historical.
what's in
shit.
Portugal?
Well, I mean,
Oh, there's a couple fucking broken
scenery.
castles. Oh,
Like, there's some
wow.
cool shit other than just
It'd be cool to go see old castles.
No, that's
every
all.
night.
You know,
and then
Europe. That's all they
laying on
care
a
about
fucking
now.
Beach for the
Yeah,
whole day.
Eurobeat, mate.
Yeah, Eurobeat. They care
Eurobeat.
about.
Hey.
They care about techno.
Europe is a very interesting place.
Never
No,
been. I
I'm
want to
not-
go.
I'm not going.
You will go.
I'm not going.
You will go. I'm waiting for it.
I mean, I'll go.
Mersbow or someone will do a boiler
Yeah.
room in London and you'll be like, I'm fucking there, bro.
Did he try and convince you to go to Mersbow?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still contemplating
I
it.
will. Like, if we
No,
can get a
he's
group, I'll
already
go.
done it. It's over.
Oh,
Wait, oh, he did. Fuck. I forgot.
Lol.
It was the end of June,
I was
wasn't
gonna
it?
go,
shit.
but no one wanted to go.
I forgot. I was
I
down to
completely
go. I could have
forgot.
put in leave.
Yeah, I mean, it
Yes.
would have been interesting.
Shit.
to
He's
see.
been and gone, so
He'll
back
now
to
we gotta
Nihon.
wait until he comes back
Which will
again.
probably be like 20.
I'll find him in
20.
Japan.
Nah, he'll come back. Like he tours so much, there's no way he can't come back.
When's
to
the last time he came? Like, when's the last time
Last
he was
year.
in Australia?
Oh,
Oh,
so it
really?
comes like
yeah, he
once a year.
recorded an album live at like the Brisbane Art Museum or something.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I guess we'll get to see him again, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
But what are we talking about? Japan.
Nihon.
Yeah, we're going when? Next year.
Next year,
The end of next year.
October.
Yeah.
When it's cold, not hot, like I'm going now, and like I did last year.
I'm gonna get into a dispute with a Yakuza.
yeah, do it.
We just go to a whorehouse.
Yeah.
No, they run those things over there. Like if you go to a Japanese, like sort
Call
of.
it brothel. Can you not be so sexist?
Right. That was just the nickname. Like
Oscar's
in like Yakuza, like the game, and that they'd call it a whorehouse or something.
Yeah, they're fucking Yakuza. They don't care about anyone.
Yeah.
Then do you think they care about sex workers' rights? Fuck no.
No.
Hey,
They just want to make money.
Brothel.
Amsterdam,
Yeah.
the prostitutes over there have a union.
Well,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
I'm glad.
They've like all
Good.
got workers' rights and everything.
Good.
Like
That's good,
legit, the
actually,
red
yeah.
light district is like they're the strongest union in the
That's
whole
good.
of the
Hell yeah.
Netherlands. I'm pretty sure. Don't count me on that
The
because I talk
strongest.
a lot of
There's
shit.
got to be.
But
Really?
yeah, I
The
reckon that's.
strongest
I don't know.
union.
I reckon that's probably not true, but
They're probably.
They're pretty-
I mean, they're probably one of the
they
strongest.
look after each other. From what I've heard, well, from what they told us when we were over there.
Yeah, I mean, they generally have better social security and stuff in European countries.
The European are just. I don't know.
No, like fuck Europe. I'm not going. There's nothing there. It's like, oh, look at this broken castle. Like,
No,
oh,
that's
I'm so-
Germany.
wow.
If you go to Germany,
Wow.
everything's kind of like rebuilt after World War II, so it just looks like
they just
you're
got
in
bombed
like
to
a
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like some fucking Nazi's castle, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so impressed. Wow.
yeah. No, well,
Can't you get arrested for mentioning the word Nazi or something over there?
No,
like,
it's
I
if
thought
you
they're like
use,
strict about it.
It's
Obviously,
like
they would
it's
be.
like the use of iconography and shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes more sense.
I mean, I probably wouldn't openly talk about Nazis in
But they-
any fucking forum.
They don't have a
but,
Do they even have a museum on it? Or are they trying to forget
I
about
think
it?
no, I think they do. They have a. You can visit some of the, not. Well, I mean, you can visit some of the gas chambers, can't you?
Yeah, you can go to like concentrate. I don't want to go there. though.
Auschwitz
It's just fucking
is
depressing.
still there.
Reichs, are they the like I don't know. I just remember when we were over there, the tour guide being like, you can go and visit like a specific Nazi Reich or something. That's like it's like
What,
an
like a-
old building,
like a
tower,
like a
thing.
castle.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nazis fucking love castles, dude. I've played Wolfenstein. They love castles. Like I
I
don't know.
wanna play
It's
that.
because they're nerds. Like they like fucking castles and dragons and shit.
Yeah.
All I know is like people would go to the Auschwitz tours, and then like you're meant to be respectful, obviously, because of all the shit.
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
I
Like,
watched a video on some
Yeah,
guy.
you've seen it
who-
too?
yeah, he like roasted these people for like taking selfies.
yeah,
and
they're
shit.
taking selfies and shit in Auschwitz. It's like why?
Yeah, it's
it's
super-
like,
fuck?
and they go to
super
the gas chamber.
disrespectful.
Like they've destroyed it. Obviously, there's just like the brick like
Yeah.
foundations there.
what's
Yeah.
left?
And they say, please just be respectful, don't do anything. And then people start taking out cameras and taking selfies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that new controversy, that miniseries Chernobyl that
Yeah.
came out?
Yeah.
Oh
People
yeah.
started traveling to Chernobyl. You know what influencers are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Instagram influencers would go to Chernobyl on a
They-
tour
they
and start
influence.
taking photo shoots there.
I
and,
mean,
like,
there's
there's
not, I
one
don't think there's
fa-
anything wrong with like taking photos of a place.
But it's just like you
But
want to
like
be respectful.
to do it in a way that's like, look how fucking cool I am.
That's
is
what
a
they were
bit,
doing. That's the bad part.
Yeah. Also,
I saw a photo. There was like an influencer. She was like a naked photo shoot. She had like covering her breasts, and she said, "I stand in the midst of this destruction, remembering what happened here or something." And I'm like,
Fuck.
why?
yeah,
Influencers love Japan.
Because it's
because
aesthetic.
it's very scenic.
Yeah. Well.
But if you go in cherry blossom season, you can get like it's all for the content, obviously. And if your content looks good,
yeah.
you can sell it better. So if they go to some place like Japan where all the the kanji and the hiragana look really aesthetic to them, even if they
Yeah.
can't read it, they'll get that. They'll put it on their merch. or they'll go there and get photos, and it'll be more aesthetic, and they'll get more followers.
And everything's like super clean over there as well.
Oh, it's amazing because you're not meant to eat and walk even over there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
guess
well,
who's doing
a
that?
Basic no, it's out of respect because they don't want litter.
I don't,
They
like,
don't want littering.
you gotta
Obviously.
give respect to
yeah.
get respect, mate.
They give you respect.
That's right. They better.
Yeah, like the basic rule is you don't want like it's not like a law, but it's disrespectful. Like if you buy something from the 7-Eleven or the Lawson's or the Family Mart, there's a bin right out front. You're meant to stand there and eat it and then throw it away and then go.
Nope.
And if you're walking, don't drink
Nope.
because otherwise, if they think you'll drink and throw the bottle on the ground.
Yeah, well,
So
they better just
if you
take
drink,
my word for
you
it.
stand still, go to the side, drink, put it away, then keep going.
What are they gonna do?
They'll just
That's
look
like,
at you.
That's
That-
like
oh, I'm
robotic
scared.
stuff right there. Everyone's just like,
Yeah, and also stay to the left.
yeah. I've
Walk
heard
on the
that.
left.
I've heard that.
They
Nah,
have.
fucking-
If you go off the trains, there's literally little lines on the ground saying this is the way to walk. So because
shit.
they have a system where you go out and in,
Yeah.
and like
fuck.
if you go on the stairs, it'll say up this way.
I'm old school, man. I'll walk wherever the fuck I want.
Fucking-
There'll be like some like one of our mates.
Going to the restaurant.
bumped-
I'm old school. I
We
bring
were in
my own
the
fucking
red
waiter.
light district in Shibuya. One of our mates like accidentally bumped a guy or something, and I think he was drunk, and he just turned around, like whacked his arm, and was gonna fight him. But then he realized, oh, we're Australian, so he was only like chest level with our mate. He just looks up. He's like, "Sumimasen, sumimasen," and walked off.
Holy shit.
I would have been like, what do you want, cunt?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oh, if you do that, they'll probably like
They'd be very
because
scared.
they are a bit more of a like Japanese people are a bit more timid than most.
No.
So if you start being like super hyper
Yeah,
aggressive,
they better be.
Oscar could just go up to him and be like,
I'm fighting the
He'll
Yakuza. I'm
fucking
gonna
shit
like
himself.
the Yakuza. They're all gonna be like 4 foot. I'll fight them.
Oh, but they're tough as fuck.
I don't care.
They're built like a steel beam, mate.
I'll get them.
Like
Did you see any?
no,
How do you
they're
know?
hard to see too. Like they blend.
How do you
'cause
know?
They have tattoos on their back. You can't tell unless
And
you
their
see
arms.
their tattoos. Yeah, but you can't see them half
Yeah,
the
but
time.
if they're wearing suits,
Yeah,
if
you
there's a
can't
lot
see
of
'em, they're
dudes standing
covered.
around wearing suits, like they're probably
Just an
Everyone
episode
wears
of Mad
suits over
Men.
there because they're businessmen.
fucking
It's just an
nerds.
episode of Mad Men, man.
It is.
That's all it is.
Yeah, Mad Men,
Oh,
what
House
a
of
dumb
Cards.
show. I mean, I like Mad Men, but like I was watching it recently, and they're fucking just drinking in like the middle of the day. It's like
Gabe reckons it's good. I don't know
It
if
is
he's
good.
watched it, but
Never watched.
we
Mad
spoke
Men.
about Gabe the episode 2 with Andrew on it. He was
Yeah.
the 5th member,
the secret fifth member.
not the.
Oh, I
fourth
remember
one.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but yeah, Mad Men's good, but it's all these idiots just like standing around an office like drinking and smoking in the middle of the day, and it's like, what happens now? Do you just fucking go to sleep? Like,
Pass out.
yeah,
Pass
it's
out
like
on the street.
he's having a fucking whiskey at like 11:30. It's like,
Yeah, fuck.
what are you doing?
You gotta get on that grind, baby.
Yeah,
I think Southern. I think we are planning. I don't know if it ever happen in the future, but we are planning to tour Japan.
Is this a scoop? A cheap hotel scoop?
yeah.
Well, there's nothing really in concrete.
That's a scoop.
And it's a like
I'm running it.
big idea, so I don't know. You could
that
run
would
it.
fucking cost shitloads.
If you got people to support you and send you.
If you run
over
a
there.
start a Patreon, if you get followers on
Guys,
that.
we want to go to Japan. Pay for
But
us.
they've got a really big underground following for like
Merzbow.
rock music and just also any genre of music.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
surprise
know
me,
they
they
have
love
like
it.
the
Yeah.
second largest music market in the world.
Yeah, that's why I want to.
Literally, when I was leaving Akihabara with the boys one day, just all of a sudden there was just a group of girls standing there performing to music, and there was just a crowd of people.
Yeah,
like
they
they just,
love
I don't even think like they were meant to. They just started all of a sudden. Everyone was like, oh,
Well, there was a band that we played with a few times called Hobo Magic, and they're like, I mean, they're popular in Australia, and they sound a lot like Black Sabbath. So,
Yeah. I
But I
listened to
don't
him
know.
in the car and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I like this Black Sabbath song.
yeah, well, I mean, Japanese, like they toured in Japan, and they're not even big here, and they went off. Like they made heaps of money from it.
That's it.
Jesus.
Like they just.
I guess they're just
All I
like,
know is touring. You can get some good money off touring if you.
that's the only
get it.
way you make money as a musician.
Ooh.
No,
When are we
yeah.
going on tour, Oscar?
Yeah.
When are we going on tour?
I heard your little
don't
tour
know.
plans last.
I would go on
podcast.
tour.
Yeah.
If people actually came to
Yeah.
a show, they probably won't.
Well, reference to episode 2, Port Royal played last night.
Wow. I don't care.
Well, they didn't come and knock on your doors, boys, so I think we're safe.
They wouldn't. They're too fucking scared.
Mate, making
didn't Andrew
accusations.
talk about them or something? I can't
Andrew
remember.
made the accusation that they shoot up. No,
That was
they
it.
do crack.
Yeah.
No, you said it's not hard to take speed and drive a car.
It's not.
Which is...
I remember Andrew started going and he's like, I'm not saying they do drugs.
Yeah.
But he did they do drugs.
He went to the gig, so 110%. I reckon he would have been. Oh, I'm sorry for saying that stuff, boys.
And they're probably like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you didn't listen to it good.
Yeah, they're too busy, like, I don't know, fucking...
They do.
Oh, does this paisley shirt match my fucking jeans? I'm a fucking prima donna.
They do tour a lot, though. They, like, I don't know how they... I was looking at it this morning, and honestly, I don't know how they afford it. It takes us, like, 3 months' worth of working, like, individually, to save up enough money to go.
I don't know. Just drive, man.
Petrol money, food...
Do you hire a bus, or does someone have a bus or something?
Well, Dunk has
Dunk's
the
got a
van.
van.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I've seen his van.
I mean... There's only so far that you can go with the van, and I don't think we've ever told this to Duncan in person, so if he hears this, I'm sorry, Dunk. but
Duncan's on fucking blast.
after an hour and a half of sitting in the back seats of that van, there's no armrests. So your arms are just, like, straight, like, down, and it moves, like, side to side quite a lot. Oh, fuck me, man. It's so uncomfortable. Holy shit. Like, your back starts to go, and then you're like, oh, I guess I'll put my legs up, but there's nowhere to put your legs up.
Stop, revive, survive, idiot.
Yeah, well,
Or swap.
I mean...
Yeah, let's change drivers.
Change
Have
drivers.
I'm trying to think if we've slept in the van before. I mean, I don't think all four of us, have ever tried to sleep in
That'd
the
be
van
so
without
fucking
gear.
funny.
We've attempted, but I don't think we ever have. But I think there's other bands that take, like, not buses, but that'd be,
Imagine
like,
these
hire
fucking
bus.
idiots, these 4 fucking idiots just lined up against one another trying to sleep. Like,
The other problem is if you
Like a
just
fucking
park
can
on the
of
side of the
sardines.
road and sleep there, you get a fine. You can get fined for it. So
Yeah,
you
that wouldn't
gotta-
surprise
for
me.
you gotta find, like,
vagrancy.
camping grounds, and it's a bit of a pain in the
bit
bottom.
of a rip off, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, is there anything else you want to like dispute with Andrew? Because I feel you
I love-
made it sound like
We all love Andrew here.
We all love him.
We love Big
No, I don't
Andy.
love
We
him.
love
We
him.
love his hair, even though he should get a
He
haircut.
wanted me to clarify some things. He was saying as well, someone asked what's the band's core influence.
oh, I did that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was you.
I'd say Led Zeppelin if we went back in the day.
Yeah.
Now,
Now it's like
everyone's different.
yeah.
Like, Andrew
Aiden's
listens to a lot of
listening to-
proggy King Crimson.
Yeah, nerd shit.
JoJo reference.
Nerd shit. Absolute nerd shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the only reason I'm not fully into that stuff is because I was the kid who couldn't stay focused as a child. So when I was learning how to play guitar, I would get like 6 months into it and be like, I want to learn bass. And then I'd do 6 months of bass and I'd be like, I want to learn piano. And I did 6 months of piano. And then I was like, I want to do
I know that
vocals.
feeling because I keep telling myself I'm going to start learning piano,
Yeah.
and I keep
It's a
putting it off.
long road.
No, because then I go back to drawing instead. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm
well-
going to draw now. I'm like, oh, I should learn piano. Oh, I'm going to draw instead.
Yeah.
You
I
could
keep
be,
going between
you can be
those.
a really cool guy like me and just learn no instruments.
Yeah, that is true. But I've already learnt like 5. So
Fuck oath.
what do I do? What do I do now? I'm on the flute now. That's.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wait, what about the clarinet?
Yeah, so you are getting.
I don't
into,
own a
you,
clarinet,
you are
so-
getting
Should.
into King Crimson territory. You playing the fucking flute.
Oh,
fucking
Jethro
elf.
Tull, man. Do you know who Jethro Tull is?
No,
He's good.
you're talking to the wrong
Old school.
white man.
Very old school. But yeah, I don't know. If if you looked at it now, we're all like, I think Andrew put it perfectly. We're all like 4 unique voices because obviously Duncan has his own like interest in music as well. Even though Duncan and Andy's kind of tied.
Yeah, Duncan's
tied
more of
very
an
similar.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. I mean, that's one.
Actually,
that's one. Yeah.
Nah, I swear I've never met a man who can quite
loves
literally
Ice
rap
Cube.
like a whole, not just Ice Cube, Biggie Smalls. Like he can rap. I
Yeah,
can't
he
think of the name of
loves
the song.
old man rap.
Yeah, but he can rap like a whole. Like there's multiple Biggie Smalls songs that he can just like pump out
Yeah.
word for word, even if he's like
But wait.
pissed as.
Yeah, but you're here,
Like a
so
case
let's talk about you.
Let's talk about me. Okay.
What shit? What fucking shit do you
shit.
like?
Put me
What
on
can
the
we
spot.
roast you about?
All right.
We're
Well,
not roasting,
you
we're
kind of
talking.
roasted
I
me
am.
last time when you said
You don't
that-
have to roast anyone. I'll do all
I
the.
don't roast. I just
Well,
like to talk.
disclaimer.
I'm the combatant of the podcast.
I did go through a phase of White Fence, and White Fence is out the window now. I do not listen
Yeah,
to them
that's
at all.
good. They suck.
Even though the lead singer Tim, can't remember his last name,
Tim fucking.
Priestley or something. I don't know. He's really good though. But right now, listening to quite a lot of like
Timbu Timbu.
Yep. yeah, like I don't know, folky stuff, kind of atmospheric type of music. I don't know. I listen to everything though, so I can't. And that's not me tooting my own horn. Like I'd quite happily listen to K-pop if someone showed me some good K-pop.
Yeah, just get on the anime opening music, mate. Join me.
Yeah.
Join the anime music.
Yeah.
Join it. I showed Andrew a song. I don't know if he showed you. There's this one that's like super funky.
Yeah, but Andrew's a nerd because he's like, oh, the notes and the fucking.
See, Andrew
like,
knows notation very well, where I kind of lack in that perspective. I don't know notation very well at all.
That shit's
I just kind of have a clear, distinct. If we're talking about writing music, like I have, I can like visualize it in my head.
Yeah,
but
you've
I
read
can't
the
go, oh, that's an A, that's a B.
You've read the Big Beat Manifesto, right?
I don't think so.
You haven't read it.
No.
Well,
What is it?
it's got one rule.
What?
No, two. Big beats are the best. Get high all the time. And that's the Big Beat
I like that,
Manifesto.
big beats. No, but I have actually started like diving into a lot more electronic stuff because of you, Oscar.
Yeah.
But obviously different to what you listen to.
Yeah, I listen to fucking the
Sit
hard
through.
shit.
Been listening to a lot of Fortet. If anyone out there hasn't heard of Fortet, check it out. It's good. It's good shit.
I don't like Fortet.
He's good, man.
I tried to get into him, and it's just like...
It's very basic music. It's not like...
It's got... I don't give a fuck how basic anything is.
Yeah.
But, like... I don't know, I just don't really like it.
It's got rhythm to it, though. That's the thing. That's the thing that always drives... I don't know
I like
why.
Burial more.
Yeah, I can get into Burial. I like Burial's like the one type of artist out of all the people that you listen to that I could like just put on and listen to for hours on end.
Yeah, but I don't even really listen to him that much anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been jamming that new song he put out recently a lot, but like...
Andrew recently.
Yeah, but and it's like... Yeah, I'm putting Andrew on blast because he said that. He's like, yeah, man, I started listening to that album, Untrue. Fuck, it's so good. And I'm like, dude, that album came out 12 years ago. You're not getting any brownie points from me. Like, no way.
It was a while ago now.
Yeah.
So. But no, I think right now electronic music is more what I'm into. Like I've gone
That's
through...
sort of the wave, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a territory that I haven't explored before.
I've been telling this fella to start making music and we put it out on the channel because it might be fun.
Yeah.
Just sit down together and just talk about stuff and I can do the art for it.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I
Yeah,
thought.
it's like, well, it's different work.
You know what you could do if you had some of your more atmospheric tracks. And
That's
put
what I'm
it
doing.
Like behind.
That's what
while
I thought.
people-
Like, there's
I'm just doing
this
like
is-
ambient tracks.
That's
I'm not
good.
doing like
I've
People want
always
that.
said I reckon Oscar should do movie soundtracks.
That's good. That's what people want nowadays. Like, and you know, people can would want to use that in the background of videos and stuff for things.
yeah, probably.
Because I lost my train of thought. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
you
I mean,
never
I
know.
do. It's like other work, yeah. Because like I've got my music, but like I'm trying to sort of
But
coalesce into something new. Like I've got
Yeah.
like sort of new ideas about where I want to take my music and everything. But I'm happy to do like other music.
you're a lot like me though. Like when you sit down and write music, you visualize. Like you kind of have a visual image in your head type
Yes,
of thing.
sort of.
Yeah, not anything specific. You just like for me, especially when it comes to electronic stuff. If I sit down and start playing, I may not know what I want before I go into it, but after I've sat down and like maybe come up with like a progression or a sequence or something, then it's kind of easier for me to like narrow down
Yeah.
what type of sound that I'll put into the rest of the song.
I've got bad writer's block at the moment.
Mm.
I stopped using drums
I've
because I feel like I just get locked into it and I can't escape from the fucking drums.
Yeah, that's true. I had writer's block like a month ago, but I just finished. I'm not finished. I've only got the lyrics left to do with my EP.
Yeah.
My
Pat's got a new.
Oh, you're doing a
EP coming
solo?
out.
yeah, mate.
Ooh, have you announced that anywhere? Oh, it's a first.
We got an
Here we
exclusive.
go.
We got an
boy.
exclusive. I'm putting that in the caption when it's released. I'm saying
Yeah.
exclusive.
I've got my good mate Jimmy Jones.
Jimmy Jones.
From the
I like that name.
from the
Is that a
band.
fuck? Is he in the witness protection program? That sounds like a made
I
That's
hope
a
he
made up
doesn't-
fucking name.
No,
Like,
it's a real Jimmy McFarlane Jones. How?
That's a made-up
stage
name.
name.
That's
That
a
is
good-
a stage name.
no,
Isn't it?
he's in the fucking witness protection program.
Could be. But for people who don't know who Jimmy Jones is, he's the bass player from Shrimp. Beautiful man. Great
Oh,
song.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely dude. The whole band are just a bunch of lovely people. But
Yeah.
him and I have been riffing. Not really, because they're not riffs. It's very...
I would describe literally all my music as riffs,
Yeah.
because it's like
Yeah.
literally like one idea.
This is how I'm going to describe it, though. So, to give people an idea what to expect, there's going to be two. There's going to be my, like, whole and solely me, just doing electronic stuff, which I don't really care if it's not really for a market or anything. It's just because I want to put it out there.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
But the one that's, like, nearly, like, pretty much on its feet now is with me and Jimmy, which I wouldn't say is my own stuff because we kind of write it together, but that's more pretty much timber. But with a cross of, like, there's multiple different things. It's kind of like Nick Cave, but not Nick Cave. Timber, but not Timber. It's like if David Lynch made music.
He did.
Oh, he did?
He does.
Oh, I just shot myself in the fucking foot there, didn't I?
It's like if David Lynch did the other thing he does, as opposed to make film.
Well, I don't know. Just imagine you're in purgatory, but it's Twin Peaks, and me and Jimmy are playing the soundtrack.
So it's just Twin Peaks.
Yep,
All right, cool.
pretty
Neat.
much. No, you hear.
You've
it
never
when it
seen
comes
Twin
in
Peaks,
anyway.
Eric, have you? How many David Lynch films have you seen?
Name me. Name me some.
Blue Velvet,
No.
Dune,
No.
The Elephant Man,
No. I know all of these movies. I haven't seen them yet.
He's done a lot of good movies.
Mulholland Drive.
No.
Trying to think of.
Did he do Wild at Heart?
I don't
Or
know.
something?
See, right now, all I can hear is like Gabe in the back of my head going,
Screaming at us.
"See, man, I know these references."
Well, I was at his house and I won't go into specifics, but let's just say I had a few Diet Cokes, if you know what I'm saying. and we
Is that a
were
drugs reference?
no,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay, it is.
Actually,
Had a few Pepsis, if you know what I'm saying. No, but we were watching the short film. There's a compilation of like short films by David Lynch. They're not really like the
Yeah, I
early
know what
ones
you-
aren't really like films though. They're
know what
like
you're talking
stop
about.
motion bits of like paintings
they're
or whatever.
fucking weird,
They're
but
weird. They're cool though. I like them.
was that? Yeah, because I was there, wasn't I?
No, I don't think you were.
I just don't think I was in the room
Oh, maybe not.
because I remember walking in and it freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, and then we watched El Topo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good movie though.
I was outside for most of like all that time.
Yeah,
What? I don't know.
yeah. Had a couple of Mountain Dews, if you know what I'm saying.
Full
Mountain
sugar or
Dew.
energized?
Oh, energized for
Energized?
sure.
That's a rhetoric question because they're the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
Are
whatever.
they? That's a fucking rip-off. As if they came out. Like, that's the thing that
Mountain Dew
confuses
Energized is
me.
the only Mountain Dew you can get.
Yeah, I know. That's...
They added caffeine.
oh, fuck. This makes me just want KFC.
Oh, they changed the logo
No.
of Mountain Dew. Fun fact, recently.
Really?
We got the American logo after like 10 years, finally.
Jesus, took him long.
Yeah, but Gabe's really into like surrealist movies.
He's into a...
He's into that Jodorowsky guy who did El Topo, did like Holy Mountain, and he was gonna do Dune, but
I reckon
because Dune's
Gabe's
just
watched,
so like
like...
unconquerable, he just didn't do it.
I reckon Gabe's watched, like, every movie under the sun.
Oh yeah, I mean he probably
Probably, yeah. I'd say so.
he hasn't seen The Sopranos though, so
I haven't seen The Sopranos.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's something
All
that
I've
I've
seen
been...
is apparently people don't like the ending and the fact that some old lady died and they put her head CG'd it on like another actor or something and it looks weird.
What happened in the... I probably
Oh.
shouldn't ask what happened in the ending, because that would just
no,
ruin
it's
the
just the
entire
way
show.
the way it's like shot.
It's just meant to be up to you how you imagine
it's
it.
an interpretive ending,
Yeah,
which is like
I understand.
and it's a good ending. It's like the perfect way to end the show.
Yeah,
Have you, seen,
Everyone complaining about it is retarded.
have you seen Breaking Bad?
yeah,
Sorry.
Do you know the ending of that? It's like that.
yeah.
Like
that
how it
makes
just
sense
kind of
to me.
ends.
That pissed
No,
a
it's
lot-
not even like that. It's like it's even more like
So-
like obtuse.
Oh fuck.
It's similar.
That pissed a lot of
it's
people.
similar feel.
It's a similar. Yeah, well, they're both like shows about organized crime, I suppose.
Oh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like Gabe's super into like surrealist stuff, like David Lynch and your Jodorowsky's,
Yeah.
and like
You should get him on one day.
just weird independent
I
films.
feel like this
Movie
is just
chat.
going to be a podcast, like the series is just going to be us swapping guests constantly with Aiden every now and then.
Yeah.
We'll be like, the regulars back, boys.
Aiden's
And
the
then we'll be like,
surprise.
next week, oh, we got George from down the street.
Yeah, we say he's a regular, but like,
He's been on less episodes.
No, you know who Aiden is?
no, he's been on.
Aiden's that
Oh,
guy over the fence from Home Improvement that you never see the face of.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the neighbour. I forgot what his name was now.
Tim? No.
No, that's the tool man.
Yeah.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah, brother.
Fuck.
I forgot
I
his
haven't watched
name.
that show in so long.
I used to watch it on Foxtel like 10 years ago.
Same.
I'm stealing Comtown's bit, but like,
What?
did you know he got like arrested for having like just an ungodly amount of cocaine in his like car or something?
Who,
Who, Tim Allen or the
Yeah,
neighbour?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he went to
Buzz
prison-
Lightyear has coke.
Yeah, he went to prison for trafficking like
When was this?
just like more cocaine
I don't know if it was before or
than
after
like
Toy
you
Story.
or
Surely
me. Not like
before.
It'd have to be before.
Because if they...
no, it was
if
yeah, it was before, and he went to
'cause
prison.
If it had come out afterwards, they would have axed him from those
they would've
movies.
had-
Yeah, he went to prison, and he snitched, so he got his sentence reduced.
Oh, nice.
So Tim Allen, fucking
good
snitch,
job, Tim
Look after
Allen.
yourself. Who
snitch.
cares?
That'd be me. I'd be the snitch.
Yeah, because you'd be like, I don't care. I want to get
You
out.
get you get killed by Tony Soprano, dude.
Yeah, probably. Tony Soprano's probably gonna go.
Cut off your pinky.
No, they don't do stuff like that. in
Not my
The
literal
Sopranos.
pinky.
They just shoot people in the face.
I'm talking about Yakuza style. The whole the Yakuza, and they'll be like, give us your fingers.
And I'll be like,
You want to leave the Yakuza? Cut off
I'll
your
be like,
pinky.
oh, look at the little guy. Look at how little he is.
And then they just like bash you.
Yeah, bruh.
Fuck, bash them.
They'll pump you.
Anyway,
Dawn Equality.
Oh, yeah, because you have to go.
I don't want to miss my Toy Story. 4
Yeah, so
section.
we're doing a bit of a shorter, more digestible one today because our good guest today has to go see the legendary Toy Story 4 with
Yeah.
Tom Hanks and Tim
well,
Allen.
do you want to hit it for another 15 or like it's
No,
5?
it's-
It's almost 5:30.
Yeah, I've probably got to head here at 5:30.
All right.
So
Well, what final thoughts do you have?
Final thoughts. Well, if Woody leaves at the end of Toy Story, I'll be very fucking pissed off. And
I just want to. I like Slim Rex.
I like the piggy bank as well.
Ham.
Oh, him.
I don't know any of the fucking characters. I don't know any of the characters'
They're
names.
literally their names are what they are.
yeah, yeah,
It's not that
I
hard.
just saw the
What's
movie.
the RC car's name? RC.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's an RC car.
yeah.
Yeah. It's in every movie.
Woody rides it in the first one.
Yeah, and he's like turbo boosted.
Yeah, you know, I saw those movies probably like 18 fucking years ago.
I've watched them like so
There's a
many
series.
fucking
Oh, I
times.
got an episode. We got to talk about Tom Hanks movies.
Yes,
I've been fiending
He's
some
in
Tom
a lot
Hanks.
of-
He's like the most overrated actor of
I
all time.
love Tom Hanks.
but he's in a lot of fucking movies.
Yeah,
What's
good
your
movies.
point?
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh yeah, great film.
Well, wasn't he in? There was a army movie he was in recently, and it's not Saving Private Ryan.
That movie sucks.
There's a new one
Hot
coming out
fucking
next year
take.
with him,
That
and he's like
movie's
a
fucking boring.
commander of like a fleet.
Yeah, maybe
It's coming
that's
out
it.
next year, and it's like something about they're trying to cross the ocean or something.
He wasn't in Dunkirk, was he?
No,
No, I didn't think
that
so.
was Oh, I forgot the actor's name.
How
he's
funny
he's
would
a
it
director
be?
too. He was like do you remember Oscar? He's like the commander in Dunkirk, and he's like, I'm not gonna get on the boat at the end. He's like, you guys go. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen Dunkirk.
I don't remember anything about that movie except for when they ate the jam toast.
That's a good
I
part.
need the gym.
That was the
You,
best bit.
you haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah,
need to
they're
watch
on a-
it for that
They're on a
scene
boat, and it's just like all these dudes, like
They're all like in war. They're beaten.
they're
down.
wearing like life jackets, and they're just soaking wet, and they're all just fucking eating like jam
Yeah,
toast.
a
and they're all like
lady
crammed
just-
together.
A
into
nurse
this
just
room,
comes
and they're just
around
eating jam
with
toast.
a tray. She's just like here, and they just start munching down on some jam toast.
Yeah, it's very relatable.
It's a great scene. I don't care about what
It's
they.
like it's sort of like you
it's
know
great.
how you've had a long night and you've been out and you've been having a few
It's like
a few Diet Cokes,
Few
if you know what I'm
Diet
saying.
Cokes,
You
yeah.
come home and you have a little bit of the jam toast, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you feeling a bit hungry, eh?
It's like
Yeah.
you had a
Oh.
seedy night, mate. You get home, you have a box of KFC waiting for you.
Yeah,
It's like that.
fuck,
It's like a
yes.
bit of comfort.
Yeah.
That would be the dream.
All right, we're probably going to have to call it there for this one.
Yeah,
a nice short
we're
one.
almost at 50 minutes.
A nice
but
shorter
What
episode.
final thoughts do you have?
I don't know. I'm just gonna follow the legend Ringo.
Yeah.
Peace and
New
love.
EP came out for
Yeah,
Southern End
yeah.
as well recently.
Southern End Cathedral
So-
EP.
On Spotify and YouTube.
Yes, it's on everything.
Oh no, it's the dog.
It's the dog.
Okay, we got to wrap.
Because I do.
Yeah, and you got new stuff coming out
distribution, so-
soon as well.
Yeah, and I've got stuff myself coming out, and Southern N in the future will have more stuff.
And they can follow you. Southern
Southern
N
N Band
on
Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, basically everything, and then just Southern N on Spotify.
And iTunes as well.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
Apple
it's
Music.
literally on all platforms.
Yeah, and if you want to follow us, we're Cheap Hotelcast on everything: Twitter, Facebook, Insta, and you can contact us at cheaphotelcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, the boys.
Yes.
Simon's trying to get in.
All right, well, thank you for listening.
Thanks for
We'll see you
coming.
next time.
Bye bye.